Hi, I'm Mark. This is my October review for Scorpio Sun sign and Scorpio Rising. This month we have a full moon on the 1st. There's a second on the 31st. This is a blue moon, but it's a calendar blue moon. It's not an astrological blue moon because it's not in the same sign. Right, on the 1st, the full moon is in your 6th house. Now, if you've been putting in all that work while Mars has been in your 6th house, getting your health and diet and exercise all together, then it'll be great. You'll now reap the benefits. You'll harvest the fruits of your labour. If not, you've still got some work to do, so you're going to have to make adjustments now. The full moon will highlight anything that needs finishing off, because the full moon is about endings. It's also about breakthrough. So if you've been doing some good work with your regime, you'll get a breakthrough now. The full moon is also conjunct Chiron, the planet of healing. So this is a good time to heal anything to do with your health. It's also a time for healing past hurts in relationships. The thing is, with the moon in this position, you've not only got to have good fitness, good health and good rest, you've also got to have good emotional balance. So this is a good time to heal any emotional issues that are still hanging around in the background. On the 3rd, Venus moves into your 11th house. Now Venus is the planet of desire. The 11th house is our goals, our dreams. So this is a good time to map out where you want to be in the future. What is it you actually want? What do you want to be doing? The 11th house is also about associates and friends. This is a good time to foster new relationships, to network, to bring people into your life who can help you fulfill those dreams and goals. And maybe discard some of the people that are no longer needed in your life. On the 4th, Pluto, your ruler, turns direct. Now this is fantastic. This is what we've been waiting for. We've had 6 months now where you've had to think things over, to mull over things and get your head straight. Now you'll have power, strength of mind, direction, so you can move forward. You have to do some purging. You have to get rid of all those old thoughts, all those old memories that you no longer serve you. And you have to promote new ways of thinking, new thoughts, new ideas. And Pluto will then push you forward. Pluto's about transformation. So this is in your 3rd house, so it's a transformation of the way you think, the way you communicate, your attitude. All these things will change. And you need to bring in all new things, purge the old, get rid of the old, so you can move forward with confidence. Pluto will be tested, and we'll tell you about that shortly. On the 8th, it's a great day for communicating with others, either at work or in a relationship or with friends. It's just a great day for communicating and brainstorming, especially with like-minded people. You can come up with some fantastic ideas. It's not a day for doing routine, boring tasks. It's a day for talking with people, getting your new ideas into action. Then, on the 9th, there's a clash of the gods. Because Pluto, as we mentioned, now going direct, your ruler, meets your old ruler, Mars, head to head, because Mars is now coming backwards. Pluto should have the upper hand because he's the one moving forward now. The Mars energy is dulled down, but it's still an explosive day for those energies coming head to head. Pluto, the god of the underworld, comes face to face with Mars, the god of war. You can imagine what could happen. It's not a day for confrontation. You need to avoid confrontation. You need to avoid making enemies, because when Mars comes direct, they will come back and get you. So ride the storm, stay calm, and see what tests come up for Pluto. With the Sun going through your 12th house, it's a time of preparation. It's a time of gathering information, maybe working behind the scenes. The 10th is a good day to get things organised and really get ahead. When the Sun moves into your sign later in the month and the 1st house, things become more open, more visible. So whatever you've been working on or whatever you've been planning behind the scenes, then this will start to come into fruition. On the 11th, this is a great day for love. You have Venus in your 11th house. You have Uranus in your 7th house. This is a day where electricity is in the air. You can have great fun with your partner, or you can enjoy good times with your friends. If you're not in a relationship, this is a time when you may meet someone who's very different, quite exciting. On the 15th, it's another test for Pluto. This time it's from the Sun. So here we see challenges, maybe power struggles. If all goes by without any fuss, then you're on the right track, you're on the right path, and all is well. If anything is highlighted today through events or confrontation with people, then you know you've got to make adjustments. And you need to make them quickly, because the 16th is the new moon. And the new moon is when we sow our seeds. This is so we can harvest later on. So you need to put anything new into action on the 16th. 17th is quite a critical day. This is a culmination of what you've been doing recently. You need to channel your energy into a positive way. If you've been skillful and clever in the past, you'll start reaping rewards now. If you become angry or frustrated today, things aren't right. You need to analyse why. It's probably not that important. You probably just need to re-divert your energy, and then things will be a lot more positive, and you look for a more positive outcome. You've got to remember that action follows thought. So if you're thinking in a positive way, things will happen a lot easier. If you get frustrated, it's because you're not channeling your energy correctly. Around the 18th, it's a good time to start analysing yourself, analysing the past year, because it's coming up to your birthday now. This is a great time to look back on the year, see what you've achieved, see what failures you've had, see how you can improve next year so that you can start to set new goals for the coming year. It's a good time to look at limitations and restrictions. Have you put self-imposed limitations around? Have you built a wall around yourself? Or are there limitations imposed by other people? If so, you can't blame other people. You have to break these down so that going forward you are not carrying that burden. You need to take a long, hard look and see where you can make changes, see where you can break free, so that next month, when you're in your own sign, you can start setting goals, you can set your dreams in action for the coming year. On the 21st, the Black Moon Lilith moves into your 7th house of relationships. And where the Black Moon is, she casts a shadow, so that things are highlighted. Things will be highlighted within relationships. The whole point of this is so that you can analyse your relationships and find the ones that give you fulfilment, and the ones that don't may need to end. And you will need to find new relationships that give you fulfilment, give you the satisfaction that you need. Black Moon is in the 7th house for some time, so you've got time to work with this. It will be difficult on the 22nd because the Black Moon, who's at 0 degrees Taurus, opposes the Sun, who's right at the end of Libra and is very weak at 29 degrees. So this will cast doubts on your abilities. You may feel you're not good enough on this day, but don't let it affect you, because on the 23rd the Sun moves into your sign Scorpio, and your strength and confidence will come back. On the 23rd, things pick up. The Sun's in your 1st house and in Scorpio, and Mercury is there too. So communication becomes easy, it flows, you'll feel much more confident. You need to get things discussed though before the 28th, when Mercury turns retrograde, because communication is not so easy then. It becomes misunderstood sometimes, or things get misinterpreted. So it's best to get all your discussions, all your negotiations, all done by the 28th, before Mercury turns retrograde. We end the month on the the 31st with the second full moon. This time in Taurus, and it's opposite your Sun in Scorpio. Now if you're born between the 28th of October and the 4th of November, this is going to affect you more deeply, more acutely. If you have a full moon on your birthday, it means there's going to be major breakthroughs. There's going to be life-changing events coming up over the next year. This is a great sign. This means you could progress in life. It could be career, it could be marriage or having children. There'll be major life events. For all of you, you'll need to examine relationships. Maybe time to let go of some relationships. The full moon is conjunct Uranus, so this means you could just suddenly cut people out or have sudden changes of heart. The good thing is though, the full moon is about harvesting. So all the good work you've done over the past 3 months, you can now harvest. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave me a comment, I'll be glad to hear from you. And a happy birthday to all you Scorpios born in October.